What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. We have finally made it. Tonight, on Thursday midnight, MLB The Show 20 will be available for early access. If you pre-ordered any of the special editions, you will be able to play the game tonight. The servers go live at midnight. I cannot be more excited. Speaking about being excited, today I want to talk to you guys about why I am so excited about MLB The Show 20. If you missed all my news videos going over everything that's new in the game, I'm pretty much going to be talking about it all here. I want you guys to let me know down below in the comment section what you guys are most excited for. What are you looking forward to do most on MLB The Show 20? And if you guys enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet. We're looking to grow even bigger. We're at about 20 and a half. We're growing like crazy right now. Everything MLB 20 is on this channel. Tips, gameplays, guides, everything under the sun. If you can think of it, I'm probably going to be posting about it. So let's get on into this video. I'm going to have the Diamond Dynasty live stream being played in the background, so if there's any other things that you want to see, you're probably going to get a couple glimpses at some cards that you might not have seen yet. The first thing I want to talk about, the first thing I'm most excited about is the content, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about the content. Last year, MLB The Show 19, I thought was hands down the epitome of what good content in a sports card collecting video game can be. Something I've always prided MLB The Show for, while they do have microtransactions, is they don't push them aggressively on you in the same way that 2K or any of the EA titles would be, where it seems almost more of a requirement or like an entry fee to be able to play those games and actually have fun. It's valued on a scale of how much money you spend on the game, and MLB The Show 19 and MLB The Show 20 could not be further from that. There are so many opportunities that you have as a no money spent or a grinder if you have some time that you're willing to put in. And you know, once again, it does also kind of depend on how much time. The more time you have to grind, you're gonna get one of the best teams in the game. If you still even have a moderate amount of time that you can grind, you're still gonna get a very competitive team that you can go ahead and play and win a lot of games depending on your skill level. So that is something I'm super happy to talk about in MLB The Show 20, how it's very fair and how some of the best cards of the game are unlocked through grinding. If you talk about the XP reward path, which is the first one I want to mention, XP is earned for literally playing the game. You cannot buy XP. There's no possible way you could even imagine getting XP by spending any money on the game. I guess collections, but no, you don't really gain like 100 levels through collections either. By just playing the game, by doing moments, by doing programs, you're gonna get XP and you're gonna get really good rewards. You saw the Corey Kluber, you saw the Reggie Jackson, the Ryan Sandberg that's in one of those 100 diamond packs. It are very, very good cards, and that you can get for not spending any money on the game. Evolution cards is something else I'm very excited about. Albeit, I will admit, the first cards that you're going to see within the XP reward path are not going to blow you away. The top one, I believe, is probably Eddie Matthews or Dennis Eckersley, depending on what you're looking for. And even the Eddie Matthews isn't spectacular. He's pretty good. He'll be a great diamond day one, but give it a month or two, he's probably not going to see your field. But these are all going to start being earned by level 10 bronze. You're going to get these cards very early on in the game cycle, which I like, and it's going to give you room to grow and get better cards as the the cycle goes on. And I would almost guarantee that there's going to be better evolution cards. We know there's going to be the prestige diamonds, but I would find it very hard to believe that there's no other evolution cards in the works other than those 4 that are in the XP reward path. Team affinity expansions, man. What I suggested last year for the Team Affinity expansions was that they had collections where you do all the AL East Team Affinities and you get a reward card. You get a reward card for doing all the American League, all the National, and all the, everything. Kind of like they did with the regular collections. This, in my opinion, is even better. They have 4 expansions that they're going to do. They have the base one, the spring, the summer, and the fall. I don't believe there is a winter one. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's just those 4. And by the end of it, you're going to get really good cards. How do you get them? by playing the game. Once again, you cannot spend money. The only way you earn these cards are by playing the game, whether it be March to October, Moments, Showdown, whatever it is, that's how you get these cards, and they're great. You know, for starters, Juan Soto is going to be a really good card. These are going to be great day one cards that you're going to be able to get, and the card art is fantastic as well, so I just cannot pride them enough about the content. Pitcher energy. This is going to create a new paradigm shift within MLB The Show 20. You know, it really does change everything in the fact that there's no more pitcher roulette, that you can pick your pitcher, and it's gonna transfer in ranked seasons, battle royale, and events. Battle royale is a big one because now that you're able to pick your pitcher, it gives you a reason to pick a diamond starter, a gold starter, or even just some silver starters. And from what they talked about in the live streams, and I'll mention this a little bit later on in this video, is you're not going to be able to take a common going up against a diamond 99 Babe Ruth. You're going to get your cheeks clapped a lot of the time with the new perfect system. You know, and for ranked seasons, I've mentioned so many times I'll get a pitcher and I never get to pitch him because it never gets him on the pitcher roulette, and that would really deter me from wanting to go out and spend a bunch of stubs on a pitcher or for a program. It would really make me not want to pick a pitcher, because who the hell knows when I'm going to get him. It took sometimes upwards of 20 games in order for me to actually debut a starting pitcher. So that should be changed. I'm super excited, and you can manage it. If you want to pick the same pitcher each game, go for it. Nothing's stopping you other than probably losing some games. So it really gives you a more managerial opportunity. Let's talk about Perfect now. Perfect is going to be a new hitting tier system. It is not something to replace the ball physics, something to replace the current system in place. It's rather a tier that you can strive to achieve, rather than in the past I believe it was good, or squared up good. That was the best that you could get. Now Perfect, it's going to epitomize the attributes that you have with your card, and it's going to have 3 different levels. The top diamond, if you see your player, it's going to say that is a contact guy, and you're going to want to hit ground balls like a Tony Gwynn. If it's in the middle, that's balance, that's line drives. It's going to be, you know, a little bit of a mix of both. And if it's under the ball, then it's someone like Aaron Judge, it's someone like Adam Dunn. You're going to be hitting some big flies. You're aiming to put the PCI under the ball. And obviously I played the alpha, but I don't know exactly how it's going to work out. That's the big question. Content's great. I have no doubt about that. It's going to be interesting to see what the hitting is going to look like. That's my biggest concern. And another thing with the hitting that I do want to mention on top of this is I really hope they fix the timing window. That was probably an even bigger issue with me than the line drives that I know a lot of people were really getting sick of in MLB 19, just because I think it's abominable to have a system where it rewards you, or basically gives you a break for being so late on a ball or so early on a ball, and you foul it off, you stay in the count, and it gives you more and more opportunities until you as a pitcher make a mistake, throw a ball down the middle, and then they get rewarded after getting bailed out 5 times. So I really hope that's fixed. Defensive changes, this is a big one. It's possibly even bigger for me than the new hitting upgrades. Defense is always where I lay my ground. I always like to have really good defensive guys out there because I don't want to get cheated. It's hard enough for me to even, you know, score runs. I don't want to have to face some BS and end up going down in a game. So you best believe I want diamond and gold defenders only on my defense. And with the new throw home indicator, that's going to be really good to see. With the new extreme catch indicator, it's going to put a lot more things in your hands. It's going to be a lot more than just putting a good defender out there. There's things that you're going to have to do now, and it's partially going to be based on user input, and it's partially going to be based on player ratings, and I think that's a good balance. We'll have to see exactly how it works. The only thing controversial I can think about this is the new button accuracy changes. Some people really weren't a big fan of it in the alpha because it is pretty difficult to hit your button accuracy meter at some points if it's a really tough defensive play. If, you know, you make a diving catch on the third base line with Matt Chapman, even though he's a great defender, it's still pretty easy to get a yellow throw and make a throwing error going over to first base, but in my opinion, that's realistic. That puts user input skill into the game, where if you can time it up, if you learn after repeat process, you'll learn the timing of the guy that you have, and you're going to be able to green those throws over to first base, and it's going to help you out a lot. So defense should be a lot better. Hopefully there's not a lot of issues. I know there was at launch last year with defense. A lot of people are getting pretty sick of it. Hopefully we don't see that this year and it goes pretty smoothly, and people are rewarded for actually being good at the game. And finally, the fifth thing I'm most excited for with MLB The Show 20 is creating content. Maybe that's cheating, but Christ, I talked about everything. I talked about content, pitcher energy, hitting, defense. Can I get a break? I'm really excited to make content for MLB The Show 20, more so than I really ever have been in the past. MLB 18 didn't really like it. You guys probably knew that. You probably didn't really like it either. MLB 19 was pretty dang good. I really did enjoy MLB 19 a lot. Did it have its flaws? Of course, every game does. No game is perfect, but hopefully MLB The Show 20 even builds on what MLB 19 was. If they get some of the gameplay aspects more correct, you know, like I was talking about with user input, with the perfect hitting system, with the timing issues, with the defense, having more things be less RNG and more player oriented, that's going to be really fun. And really, the content's going to be a backbone of a lot of it. There's just so many new card types, so many more things that you have to grind for. Sometimes I would have pretty much everything knocked out, other than 12-0 in World Series, but, you know, we're not going to talk about that. Everything like offline grinding, I did. I got the program done. I got all the moments done. I have all the conquests done. There's nothing for me to really do. I don't think that's going to be an issue this year. There's so much stuff to grind. Even if you think about prestige diamonds, if you think about evolution cards, the XP reward path, the affinities, now that there's a reason to grind all 30 of them, there's just so much content to do. I'm so excited for it. Really what I plan on doing is I'm going to be having tips. I'm going to be having gameplays, news, pack openings, theme builders, predictions, market tips, and even more. And if you guys have any suggestions on some stuff that you would like to see for my content, let me know down below in the comment section. I'm going to have posters back there in a couple of days. I'm just as sick of seeing a barren wall back there as you are probably as well. I ordered them a couple days ago. They're not here yet. They should be here a couple days within launch. Just bear with me. Bear with the barren wall for a little bit longer. And there we go. That's going to do it for this video. The 5 things I'm most looking forward to. The 5 things I'm most excited about for MLB The Show 20. Once it hits early access a bit later tonight. I'm Central Standard Time, so it's going to be 11 p.m. for me. And I cannot wait. Really, I just kind of want to bide some time. I don't really know what to do with myself until we get there. It's still like while I'm recording this, like 10 hours or so I'm just trying to bide some time. That's probably what you guys are trying to do too. You just want to preoccupy yourself and not go mad trying to wait for this game to be available. Once more, if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like down below. This is going to be a crazy year. I am so excited for so many reasons. I think it is going to be so much fun, and this is going to lead into MLB The Show coming to next generation consoles next year. It's so exciting. Subscribe if you guys are new. You know the drill. Thank you all for watching this one. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and there goes some Zowdy. Yeets.